How can retro games be making a comeback when they never went away? What's inside the newest VideoGamesMonthly.com box, the monthly regular retro video game subscription service? I mean, longtime collectors of retro video games will tell you, retro video games have never really gone away. Sure, they stopped selling in stores, but there's always collectors that are going to local markets, online, and various different video game conventions, trying to track down those older titles that they were collecting, of course, as a kid. VideoGamesMonthly.com may help you to try to track down those older titles by delivering to your doorstep every single month a stack of retro video games. If that's something that you certainly would like to get on board, maybe whether you've been long time collecting retro video games, or now you've just now started to go back and wanted to get those older titles that you had as a kid, you can click the link down below that will take you on over to VideoGamesMonthly.com, and from there, get back on board collecting retro video games. With that being said, we're going to go ahead and open up the newest box of VideoGamesMonthly.com, and let's see exactly what titles have been packed inside for me, the person that's behind the camera. Of course, one thing I do want to tell you, first of all, is that if you're curious as to why there's no tape here on the front, it's because Video Games Monthly did actually drop this off in such a much larger, bigger box. So I didn't have to worry necessarily that there's no tape on the front of it. But what we're going to do is we're going to open this up. By the way, you can play the past into the future with VideoGamesMonthly.com. Let's see exactly what titles we've got in store for us this time around. First of all, let's do away with this bubble wrap. Put it off to the side. I'm drawing a blank, actually, what the name of that was. First thing I did see off to the side here, I wanted to pick this up right away. It seems to be a Mario coin. It's plastic, yes, but at least the back side of it looks like one of those coins that Mario would be collecting in one of the various games that he's playing inside. And then, of course, on the other side, we've got Mario's face himself. Mamma mia! Mamma mia, indeed. That's pretty cool. We're going to put that to the side. The first game we're going to pick up is Pac-Man 2, The New Adventures. Honestly, not a game I've ever played. I've seen footage online and people reviewing this game. I don't know if I remember it being all that good, but still, I love collecting the old Genesis games. This is going to go rather nicely with it. The neat thing also about Video Games Monthly is the fact that you can go on all the time, anytime you really want, to their website, and you can update your library. So when you start first the subscription service, you go on there, you pick what consoles you like to get the games for. And then if you already have some of those games, you can go in and create a library for yourself, literally just checking off the boxes of the games you already have in your collection. Well, now I can go in and I check off Pac-Man 2, The New Adventures. And then that means I'm not going to get this game again. That's one thing I really like about the service. The game itself, other than the fact it doesn't come contained inside of a case, actually does look like it's in pretty good condition. Comes to us from the folks over at Namco. We also have ourselves a brief intermission. We hope you enjoy your latest box. Please update your library on the website by adding these games and any other games you may have acquired. All updates to your gaming library must be made 7 days, business days, prior to the end of the month. VideoGamesMonthly.com. Win 3 free games. You can also post your box to social media for a chance to win 3 free games in your next box. Video Games Monthly chooses one random winner every single month. Now back to the games. The next one we have is Kid Cool and the Quest for the 7 Wonder Herbs. I think by today's, if you were to say someone was trying to track down 7 Wonder Herbs, it would mean something else. Back in the day, though, Kid Cool was collecting stuff and apparently having to battle Santa Claus. Was Santa Claus the villain in Kid Cool? Santa Claus, you monster. This is an official Nintendo seal of quality, and this game has been licensed by Nintendo for play on the Nintendo. It doesn't say, providing, of course, there's probably a label there on the front that I can't quite peel off. Just wanted to see who actually was the manufacturer of this game. You know, I'm going to leave it because I just don't want to rip that label off. Other than that, I mean, like the game itself, like I said, does look pretty good. Kid Cool on the top. I really wish the Nintendo 64 games could have still had stickers on their spines. Kid Cool. That's pretty cool. Going to put that to the side. And we also have inside this, I'm not sure what this is specifically. It could be Smash Brothers. Was there a Smash Brothers for 64? I think there was. If somebody is able to read what that says, certainly on the front of the label, let me know down below in the comment section what game that is. And even if this isn't something that I can necessarily... I do have a Retron, although I don't have a Retron. Retrons don't play 64 titles. But one thing that's good about this, I don't mind collecting titles just for the labels alone. because that's certainly not something I would ever be able to track down at local stores. Maybe I could, maybe I couldn't, but let me know what that is down below in the comments section. We also have inside, unfortunately, a slightly smashed game, but it's still brand new. It's the Game Gear title of the Jungle Book. Comes to us from Majesco Sales Inc., and that's what it looks like here on the back. I had gone through a phase where I'd gotten rid of all my Game Boy and Game Boy games and switched gears, literally, over to getting a Game Gear. And from there, I only picked up a handful of titles. One that I remember the most was Ren and Stimpy: The Quest for the Shaven Yak. Yes, that's the name of the title. And Columns, of course, came along with the Game Gear as well. I didn't get really many games, really, for the Game Gear. And unfortunately, I have gotten rid of my Game Gear, but that's still pretty cool to get. Still completely shrink-wrapped, sealed inside. Box is a bit on the crushed side, but still it's actually a sealed game, so that's pretty cool indeed. And the last title we got inside, just making sure there's nothing else in there, is the Xbox One title of Kingdom Hearts. This one, again, is fully sealed. The ultimate battle for Kingdom Hearts is upon us. Team up with the Disney legends in the battle against darkness. Of course, this is for the Xbox One specifically, and it is brand new, sealed, never been opened. Just to stack out the titles that we already got in this box. Actually, we're probably going to have to lay that down. Does that stand up? Maybe it won't. Maybe it will. I'm going to put out all the titles that we got in this month's box. What was your favorite title? Let me know down below in the comments section. And again, if you are a new or old collector of retro games that never really did go away and would like to certainly get a subscription service that's catered to your needs as a collector, you can certainly subscribe to the Video Games Monthly. Not only are you going to get a random selection of video games, but you can also control the type of games that you're getting too. You can specifically choose which console you'd like to choose from, or what console you'd like to have VGM choose from. And then you can also update your library too, to ensure that you're not going to get any duplicates the next time you see one of these boxes dropped off at your doorstep. Again, if you're interested, you can click the link down below in the video description. And certainly while you're down there as well, if you enjoyed this video, hit it with a like. If you're loving the content and certainly want to stick around for more, then make sure you hit the subscribe button down below and turn on the bell notification. While we have wrapped up the review for an unboxing of Video Games Monthly, there's definitely going to be a lot more other videos coming your way. And as always, thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you guys next time.